Well, here I am again. Good morning, lovely sunny morning, and we are in hurricane prep mode. We've been in that mode before out here, and it didn't materialize into an actual hurricane. However, we did get lots of rain and wind and high surfs. This one, however, tomorrow, our area, right right down there, we might be able to see the wind swirling around on our side of the island. The projection has shifted a bit for our side of Big Island. The concern in the ocean that turned into a tropical depression, Lala, is forecast to turn into Hurricane Lala as it hits Big Island like tomorrow. Tonight, tomorrow, Sunday is going to be interesting. We are in prep mode, like I said. You might be able to hear hammering up top. People are battening down the hatches, and they ain't kidding. Not as tragic, but Doug's going to stake up that pineapple right there. It's getting bigger. It looks small, but it's getting bigger, but it's not ready, and it is leaning, and we want to save it. We don't want it to be a casualty of Hurricane Lala. Also, those bananas right there, the bigger bunch, that's the first one that appeared several months ago. At this point, I think it was April, and I said it'd be a few months, but it's a few more months. But they look like they're about ready, because if we don't take them down, I believe that Lala might take them down for us. That's a great name, isn't it? Lala. How can anything called Lala be a problem? Well, I'm gonna let you know. So this is gonna be a mishmash kind of video. Here I'm going through the tight little space here on our lanai. Let me go check downstairs. Oh, and I forgot to say right off, yes, don't adjust your sets. The face is red. We went to the beach yesterday, our favorite beach downtown. We had a wonderful tree cover, and Doug with the olive skin is fine. Me with the pasty white skin, burnt. And I should have put sunscreen on. I didn't have any with me. I know it should be with me all the time, but kids don't do what I do. Do what I say. Wear your sunscreen. So anyway, red face. During the heavy storms, we usually lose some palm fronds. We've already one fell yesterday. Doug tossed it over here with a pile of fronds that are on their way out. They haven't all been taken away yet. So there's the newest one. It's a never-ending problem out here on an island. Fronds for days. What's funny is that loud noise is a water truck. People down the hill are getting water refills today. We don't. We have enough in our catchment tank, being up, a higher elevation in the neighborhood. We see more rain than the people just down the hill. We're 800 feet elevation. They're gonna have full tanks soon, and I think ours is gonna be full as well. That's something Doug's gonna check today. Our water tank, here it is. I know, it's so fancy. I know, all the gutters. All gutters lead to water catchment tank. That's us. He's gonna make sure everything's okay with it and pour some bleach in it, because with extra water, we have extra mosquitoes, and they love this time of year. So he'll be taking care of that in just a little bit. Can you hear the hammering? They get ready. Have you lived through a hurricane before? Where was it? Is it where you're living now, or was it another location? How did it end up for you? I'm curious. Since moving here, almost 7 years ago, not quite. One of our first big events on Oahu was Hurricane Douglas coming by, and it was supposed to hit right where we were in Honolulu. And I watched out the window as the skies turned colors and people were cleared off the roads. Police officers talking to homeless guys who had absolutely no place to go, and that crushed my heart right there. In our condo building, we were instructed to park over across the street at the mall, because our parking was expected to be flooded. So we did that, and then last minute, it veered 40 miles in the other direction, and it passed. The photos were spectacular, but I must tell you, it was freaky. It was the closest we've been to actually experiencing the hurricane in our own backyard. I've been through tornado areas, flooded areas, blizzards. So I guess you could say we're due this, but we don't want this. We could take some extra rain right now because the grass is kind of crunchy in places. It's a bit of a drought right now. I just don't want the wind. We need everything to stay in place. You know, what a year it's been. We've had the earthquake of May 2026. I am not going to stop talking about that. I already told you about that. And then a couple weeks later, our own traumatic event was Inu breaking her paw, falling off the lanai. So we dealt with that. We've had Kona lows here with treacherous rains and severe winds. So, you know, here we go. We can handle stuff, but we're just getting ready right now. And it looks like I might need to make several videos on this because I'm being a little yucky right now. But that's okay. That's how we get through these things together. We just talk and talk. So bear with me. Let's hunker down together this weekend and let's see tell me what's going on in your area. Are you having a hurricane too? Are you having some other weather event? Or are you just having a regular weekend? You know, grilling outside, maybe going to the pool. Tell me what you're doing this weekend. This is what we'll be doing, and it looks like it's gonna happen. So we'll see. Let's power through.